transform itself again, more than people can imagine, more than people can believe, as it did along the 10 last years. Many of us believe that this momentum should have been implemented more quickly, in a more efficient way, for sure. It could have been better. But when we look, there is also some kind of benchmark we can do with the other international organizations. I have to say that the change, the pace of the change, and the nature of the change is not so bad with regard to other capabilities of the organizations to change. In other words, yes, NATO has much transformed itself along these years, and we have built a lot on the experience, on the lessons learned of the operations. We know the part and the role of the Polish soldiers in operations in Afghanistan, in Kosovo, more than 1,500 in Afghanistan, in Ghazni, and with the PRTs in Paktia. These are places which are very, very demanding. And I think we must have in mind every time when we talk about the mission of NATO that at the end we have soldiers in the field. They are facing the risk, and they are also with the question of, is it meaningful? And their families have also these questions in mind. Is it wise? Is it worth risking his life, one's life, for that? And I think this is always the strong difference, the big difference of NATO with regard to the other organizations. Yes, we are delivering, and we are taking the risks. We are sharing the burden. And this is something which will last. So, to conclude, just to thank you again for this opportunity to tell you that, in my view, in our view, and I'm sure the Secretary General will tell you better than I do now, tomorrow, that the agenda of NATO for the next period of time, for the new generation, for you, is a huge agenda, is a big challenge, and it makes sense to be committed to it because it will shape the next decade. Thank you very much.